Hi, it's Nicholas Koss, account executive from DSM Media, and I'm here with Lawrence Kopp from the TASC Group, who just won a Big Apple Award for the Diversity and Inclusion Group. Congratulations and thanks for being with me.
Thank you very much.
So Lawrence, can you please just tell me a little bit about the campaign?
Well, first I want to say this is our 10th Big Apple Award in the last 5 years. We're super excited to be honored, and we respect and appreciate and feel very privileged to be a part of the PRSA, and specifically the Big Apple Award. I'll tell you quickly that this was a campaign that really involved the Me Too campaign in many ways. A group of Orthodox women had started an organization to ordain female rabbis in the Orthodox community. It's a very controversial issue in the community itself, and they felt that they were on the right side of history in terms of their own community and in terms of their own faith. And they brought the TASC Group on to help them promote the campaign and really do a lot of crisis communications work in terms of preparing the community and ushering in a way in which this organization could ordain female, what they call rabbis, in the community. Some of the governing bodies within the Jewish community, Orthodox community, were very much against this type of movement and change, but the organization was very dogged, very specific, very inspiring, and they have been training women now for several years, and they've gradually made progress in their religion and in their faith. The TASC Group the timing couldn't have been better because it was last year, and when the Me Too movement began, we made a point of making sure that the community overall, that having a female religious leader in the community was an important development and an important change that needed to happen. But the organization and the TASC Group felt that we had to not be confrontational in any sort of way, that we had to inspire, and we had to show the community what these women and the impact that they could have in their various synagogues and shuls around the country. And that was an underlining principle of our campaign, which was to let the women and their impact and the way in which they led their communities and the impact that they had as women, as leaders, as religious leaders in these synagogues and shuls was very unique and very important, and that their voice needed to be heard. And that was sort of an underlining principle of our campaign. And again, it was a privilege, and I think the organization is still thriving. There's still been some bumps in the road. There's still a lot of obstacles ahead. Change is not coming easily within that community, but we feel that the organization is making great strides, and we've made an impact in helping them make those strides.
It's amazing. It sounds like a great campaign. Could you tell me about any lessons learned from the campaign?
Well, I think that for us, a lot of the work that we did was behind the scenes politically with leaders and creating, bringing in other thought leaders, other male rabbis in support of the movement, bringing in other leaders on boards of directors of various shuls and synagogues to voice their concerns, to build a constituency around these women and around this organization, Yeshivat Maharat, in order to be successful, in order to make their case. And I also think that, we did a really good job, again, weaving in this movement that was happening around the country, but not doing it in a way that was overly aggressive or overly assertive. Right. Correct. It was a very subtle way that we had to remind the community that, having female religious leaders now in all sorts of faiths is something that's pretty much happening around the world. Right. So that was something I think we learned.
Very cool. And maybe just a piece of advice for the people watching right now.
Well, I think, I'm a business owner. I own the TASC Group, but I think that it's important for us to, as owners, to attract clients that are inspiring, that have meaning, that are having an impact in the community, and then recruit people and retain people around you who believe in the same mission, who want to do, public relations work can have a profound impact on people's lives, and it can profoundly impact the community. And for me, my advice is go to work for firms that have great clients, believe in your clients, and help them be successful, and be passionate about what you're doing.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much. Congratulations, and enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you very much.